And we're live.
All
Holy
right,
crap.
then.
Oh, I was pouring some more Hatozaki.
All righty. I started off with a light scotch.
Well, that's what pretty much is what this tastes like. A very light scotch.
Yep. Yeah, that's my experience with Japanese whiskeys too. It's pretty much like a real light scotch, although they typically they do a pretty good job of blending.
Cheers, Woody. Oh man, I'll tell you this. The notes on this are very subdued,
Yeah,
but they're there. And the notes that are there will make you want to go back and take another sip.
there you go.
I mean, and now if you drink anything else, and I mean, I'm having a tough time just drinking water and then going back to that, because I have to swallow a couple of times. But no, there's definitely butterscotch note in there somewhere, but it's on the sweeter side. The Hatazaki is definitely on the sweeter side. Not sickening sweet, but it's on dry to sweet. It's past middle over towards sweet. But there's kind of a honey note to it.
Nice.
But not a wildflower honey, but like a real soft honey note. And maybe even a little lemon zest in there.
That's what I was saying about the Japanese blenders. They're real good at that. I mean, their nose and palate not so great, but hang on, let me mute that. That's some solicitor from Kentucky wanting to buy my place in Kentucky that I've never owned.
Now, I will say this, the nose, and I'm drinking out of this little stemmed glass tonight. This is something I got with the Dalmore 12, that Dalmore Scotch.
Yeah.
So I tend to drink tequila out of here if I get a real good sipping tequila, and then this. But the nose on this is a hell of a lot stronger than the palate. I can tell you that. And it is a beautiful nose.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cheers, Big Daddy and Peter White.
Yeah, Peter White. We got Woody's Garage, Sean Holtgrave. I need to make Sean a ranch.
Make him a mod, yeah.
Yeah, let me do that right quick. I meant to do that last week and I got busy. And there. But no, we're going to be talking about, I do have a poll going. If y'all haven't done that yet, just go ahead and pick something there and say, I don't know nothing about Japanese whiskey, or I've had one or two, or I've had several, or I'm an expert. But that's what we're going to be talking about tonight is Japanese whiskey. And even though we'll get to it in a little bit, but even though there's no, like Scotland, I believe is really the only one that has, definite regions, like they're like recognized regions.
I think there's a couple over there.
There's like 5 regions, and then there's the islands, up even going north. They're not recognized, but I think they may be soon. But they're kind of a hodgepodge. But very salty air over there. Now, Hatazaki here, and I'll talk about it after a while, but it is 92 proof on this.
Wow.
Yeah. So
it's slightly unusual. I mean, most of the Japanese whiskeys I've seen are usually fairly low proof.
Yeah, 80. About 80.
Yeah, 80 to 86, right in that range.
Yep. Yeah,
I have one sample of Kayo, cast strength Japanese whiskey. It's finished in a Mizunara oak cask, and it's 106 proof.
No,
it's real light though.
Yeah, I only had a chance, like the liquor store I went to, or the ABC store. I hate to call them liquor stores because that gives me warm fuzzy feelings, and ABC does not. But but the ABC store I went to, they only had 3. They had the Nika coffee grain, which I've had before, and they had this one and another one that was cheaper than this one. But I looked them up online, real quick while I was standing there, and by and far the Hatazaki was the one that was recommended.
Yeah.
Just like a cursory 12-second glance, it was definitely coming up higher. So
I looked today, and there was a couple. I think they had like 3 or 4 different ones, and I didn't really recognize any of them other than I think they had Nika in the barrel or by the barrel or something like that. And I think I tried that. It's been a while now, and it was like okay, but not like right home about.
I mean, the coffee grain and all is pretty good. The Nika, if you're ready for it. I didn't know they had fake Japanese ones.
Well, there was some for a while because basically what they were doing was getting whiskey from Scotland by the tote. They'll get a whole tote of it and then bring it into Japan and then bottle it and say it's Japanese whiskey.
Well, that's kind of silly because Japanese whiskey, there's a niche there. I've seen in some whiskey bars, and they've had the shit, I can't think of the name of it now. The one I always said, they would have it, and it's like the one I'm trying to think of. Let me see if I have it on my list here. Coming up later.
Nika, you got Yamazaki.
I don't even have it on here. No, I mean, I couldn't list them all on here, but I just picked some that were I thought were interesting. But one of them is like the Macallan, of Japan.
Oh, yeah.
And so, they've set themselves up to be the Macallan of Japan, type thing. Overpriced, undernoted, that type of stuff.
There was some guy, I can't remember his name off the top of my head right now, that he actually went over to Scotland and studied studied them, at their breweries and all that kind of stuff, and learned a lot. And then he went back to Japan and opened up his own distillery.
Yeah, that was Taketsura.
There you go.
Yeah, and I've got that here, and we'll get started on that shortly. So we're going to talk about the basic, and then we'll talk about the history, and then general defining characteristics, and then we'll get into the regions, which there's no recognized regions, but of course, north to south, the climate's different. If you're closer to the coast, which everything in Japan is damn near close to the coast because
you're close to the coast or in the mountains.
Yeah, one of the two. But where I stayed in Japan, I was there for a little over 4 years, and it was north of Tokyo, and I was kind of over inland. We could see Fuji. I could see Fuji from the air base.
Look, no, I had one of the Suntory AO, which is a blend of 5 different distilleries from that Suntory owns, including Jack Daniels. And
and it was
pretty good.
I've got 2 of them listed on here. Well, 2 of the Japanese ones that Suntory owns. Yeah,
okay.
But Suntory, it's Beam, Jim Beam.
Oh, Beam. Sorry, not Jack.
It's what they own here.
Yeah, Beam. I meant to say that.
Yeah. I always would say Beam Suntory because but they left Jim Beam alone. They really did. Now, as far as impacting their sales, of course, they were able to broaden, globally, but they pretty much left Jim Beam alone.
That's good. They should. I mean, that's an old school American brand. So,
But of course, they wanted to. Once they invested, they wanted to make more money. Now, I think though, from what I heard, I can't verify this, but I was talking with somebody who was kind of familiar with Jim Beam, and they said something about they opened up a whole other distillery area so that they could supply international.
Nice. Okay.
So pumped up or an adjunct on the building or something like that. To
I got you.
Pump out more. And there could be rumors, some difference between things that are pot stilled or column stilled, and because of course column still you can just keep running that 24/7.
Well, that's what they do basically.
Yeah.
I mean, and I guess you can call them distilled, malt.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna. I don't think it'll taste the same.
No, when you go from a pot, the copper pots to, and of course in the column, there's copper sections in the column, but the column is not. It's steel or aluminum and has
stainless mainly.
Yeah, stainless and all that, and then it has copper. It has to have copper in it because you have to pull out those sulfides or whatever.
Yeah, usually copper plates for the bubbler plates and things like that,
and stuff like that. So
probably whole sections of just copper pipe.
Yep. Yeah. There's deflector plates or condenser plates or something in that copper section that causes the steam to interact, with the copper, and they got it worked out.
Oh yeah.
But you're also, I mean, anytime you cut a corner, you're going to lose flavor. You're going to, I mean, look at it this way. If I could get all of the cherry wood and apple wood and all that stuff, an offset smoker is always going to be better than a pellet grill. But I can buy cherry pellets and apple pellets and all that type of stuff, and it tastes good. It just it's not the same,
No. I mean, like with your offset grill compared to how I cook mine, where I have the heat, the fire is completely separate from the pit itself. So I just shovel in coals, and then all the fat and things like that drip down onto the coals, and then that creates its own, environment as well.
Well,
so it's a little different than the normal offset pit smoker that they have down here.
Well, hell, there's a guy up outside of Fort Worth. He was actually northwest of Saginaw. North of Fort Worth up there.
Okay.
Like you're going to Amarillo, but not near that far. You know what I'm saying? And he had a couple of smokehouses. Yeah. And he had a deflector plate in one of them toward the back that would put heat into there. And then he had a cold smokehouse. And the cold smokehouse, he had a whole separate thing dug out in the ground, and he would throw wood in there, and then the smoke would go through the pipe and up into the smokehouse. So he could do like aged hams and shit like that in there.
Cold smoked sausages and fish and all kinds of things.
Oh yeah, Josh Fritz, what's going on? Oh yeah, and you got to have cold smoke to do smoked salmon and things like that. I built my own deflector plate to go on my offset smoker when I was in Fort Worth, and I had to. What? Excuse me, damn. What I did was, how you have like the offset smoker has the grates up top, and then down at the bottom you got like the charcoal or wood, grates. Well, I'd pull those completely out, or one of them at least, and then I built a metal frame to go over that box, and it had 2 plates in it at an angle, and then it had holes in it to let let the smoke through. I gotta get some more water here.
Yeah.
But it would fill that thing up with smoke, and I could smoke salt and salmon and things like that.
Yep. Smoked cream cheese pretty good too.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, that is so good. Smoked cream cheese. If y'all have not had smoked cream cheese with pepper jelly on it, oh God, that's good.
Yeah. Oh, it reminds me, I need to get some Roma tomatoes to throw on my pit when I cook. I'm gonna cook this weekend.
Oh, I love Romas. They're hearty.
Yeah. Or you take those Roma tomatoes, slice them in half. I put like a piece of tinfoil down.
Yep.
Just slice the tomatoes in half, open them up, and then poke holes in the tinfoil and set them on there in the pit. And then that smoke gets to them and it kind of dries them out. Man, you talk about tasty, and makes some really super good salsa.
Oh yeah. I was going to say though, it'll make a good smoky, like a marinara, like spaghetti sauce and things like that. Just put them in a food processor and mush them all up and stew them for a while. That smoke flavor gets all in there.
Oh yeah, and I typically will add some jalapenos on that same piece of tinfoil and let those smoke up too.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, let's get to talking about this stuff then.
There you go. Whoop some Japanese on me.
All right, we're learning Japanese. No, what's that song? I'm turning Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so. All right, Japanese whiskey is a globally celebrated spirit inspired by Scotch whiskey, but with its own unique philosophy of, and I can attest to this, meticulous craftsmanship and refined flavor. Key characteristics include a balanced and smooth profile, subtle flora and fruity notes, and a diverse range of styles. Two major companies, Suntory and Nikka, dominate the market, producing renowned blended and single malt whiskeys. Now, what I have here is a single malt. It's a small batch. So that's what that is. The history. The foundation of Japanese whiskey is largely attributed to Shinhiro Torii and Masataka Taketsuru.
Yep, sounds pretty close.
Pretty close. I know how to pronounce this stuff, but it's hard to remember sometimes. Torii founded Japan's first commercial distillery, Yamazaki, in 1923 to create a distinctively Japanese style whiskey. Taketsuru studied whiskey making in Scotland and later founded his own company, Nikka, to create whiskeys more aligned with the traditional Scotch style. Oh, I was supposed to show this. I was going to show this slide. I made the slide, so I'm going to show the slide. Japanese whiskeys. That's what we're talking about there. In the early 2000s, Japanese whiskey gained international fame, and distilleries like Nikka and Suntory winning prestigious awards that cemented their status as world-class producers. So, there we go. So, it's relatively young. I mean, of course, Japanese been making sake and stuff for a long fucking time,
Yeah.
But
they've been using the rice. I mean, because that's what's readily available.
Mm-hmm.
Is all the rice. So naturally, you're going to use whatever you have the most of and most availability of to make your whiskey or your spirits out of.
Well, there's also a Japanese plum. I can't remember the name of it right now. Well, I don't even know if I ever knew the name of it. I just saw it in the bottles, and it has these green plums in there, and it's from the sugar from the plums, and they make a spirit out of it. But they're not ripe. They do them green. So whatever that is. I didn't like it very much. I love sake, by the way. If I eat, normally though, I only eat lunch, so I'm not normally drinking when I eat anything. But I have gone and had sushi in the evenings, and what we would do is go and we would get some sushi, and then we would get a little Japanese dessert, and then they would bring out the warm sake, and we would sit there and enjoy it and Uber home. Or, well, back then it was taxi cabs, but
yeah, I do like some sake with my sushi, or say I'm going to the hibachi grill or something like that. I like to get like a warm sake.
I think for me personally, I like sake after the meal. And that warm sake, and you're sitting there and you're full, or full enough. I mean, don't overstuff yourself, but you're sitting there and you're content. You've had a good meal, and then that's very relaxing.
Yeah,
to sit around and do that.
Yeah, just sip on some warm sake. I used to do sake on Sunday, so it was Sake Sunday.
Now that's another one there. That Legion from Beam.
Yeah.
That was from a collaboration with a Japanese master blender, but he was blending American whiskeys together.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think we've killed that one. So the defining characteristics. So this is general. And before we get into this, I keep seeing precision and meticulous and all that. The Japanese are notorious for that.
Yep.
They come up with these techniques and it's time honored, and they train for years to be able to make an egg, type thing. So,
or just the rice that you use in sushi.
Oh yeah.
It takes you got to be so many years before you can actually become a master, sushi rice maker.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah. And it starts with rice selection and then washing the rice and then cooking the rice with the perfect amount of steam, water, heat, all that. And then they put it in a bamboo bowl and spread it around. So the bamboo, and it has to be a dry bamboo bowl, and it draws the moisture out. And then they add the rice wine vinegar, the mirin stuff back in there, toss it around. And then it has to be chilled or covered and sweated and then chilled and then come back. And they
it's
make
a whole process.
Whole process. And, it's like a tea ceremony. They serve things exactly a certain way. Well, these sushi makers are like, no, you do it exactly like this. So,
and they apply that same mentality to their whiskey production, and their blending and all that.
So, Japanese distillers focus on achieving harmony and balance in their blends using a variety of yeast strains, stills, and casks to create complex and layered whiskeys. Distilleries are often located in regions known for their pure, soft water from mountains and natural springs, which contributes to the whiskey's smooth character. Now, where have we heard that before? Colorado, right? Colorado tried to but Kentucky has limestone water, and then Colorado, which I like Colorado whiskey, I do, but they are big on that Rocky Mountain runoff bullshit, But anyway, so while some whiskeys are aged in American or European oak, many use Mitsunara, a rare Japanese oak. This wood imparts distinct notes of sandalwood, coconut, and spice. As far as flavor diversity goes, Japanese whiskeys range from light, floral, and fruity to more robust, smoky, and peated expressions, often with a more restrained peatiness than their Scotch counterparts. Now, I would definitely say that, because if you're not using peat from Scottish peat bogs, it's probably not going to be as strong. Certainly not going to be as foot funk forward, medicinal.
Yeah.
Yeah. You looking stuff up?
No.
Oh, I thought you were cheating. You Google.
Word text.
Okay. So, yeah, the big joke was the Japanese are really, really good at arts, and things like that. But when it comes to sports, they don't tend to be as good. And like baseball, they're so regimented and meticulous. They swing exactly the same every time, because they're trying to get that perfect form, that perfect thing. And but there's no soul in it.
Yeah.
There's no, like, I remember one time Dad and I were watching the Atlanta play baseball and the Braves and Chipper Jones. Remember when Chipper Jones was on there? And they were pitching him. They were trying to pitch him out and walking. And they threw a pitch in a little too close, and he reached out and knocked the shit out of it. And I think he turned a double, if I'm not mistaken. But it took everybody off guard because they were just throwing, like the catcher was standing over there, and they would throw it. But the pitcher threw one in too tight. Well, see, a Japanese person would never do that.
Yeah. Not us, though.
Oh, no.
You trying to walk me, you're going to hang one out there to the side, and if I can step over like this right here, I'm going for fences, baby.
Yep. I like the
system of honor and all that kind of stuff. So, it's
a
different mentality.
Well, and I liked watching. Well, the reason I liked watching Japanese baseball was because all we had was the Star Network over there. So we had English and Australian English channels, but they play a lot of cricket, Australian rules football, stuff like that. And if I turned it to Japanese stations, I could get baseball games.
Ah, okay.
And mostly background noise or whatever, but I would kind of watch them. And of course, their teams over there. Well, I say, of course, if you don't know, like there is I forget what town it is, but they have the Dodgers, they have the Padres, they have they name their teams after American teams.
Ah, okay.
The bigger teams, Hello, 1 week. Oh, no. We're talking about Japanese whiskey, Lori. I'm making a point, though. I'm trying to, anyway. But I love Japanese culture, but, it's very... Well, it's like their language, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have... definitely male and female words that they use. There's there was one guy, he was learning Japanese, but he was learning from a bunch of Japanese girls that came on base, and they would get little jobs on base, and he would pick girls up downtown, or down in Fusa, and bring them on base, and they love coming on base. And so he was learning to speak Japanese, but he was only talking to the females. So when he would try to go out in public and speak Japanese, people would laugh, and he didn't know why they were laughing. And finally, my translator was with us one time, and she said, "You talk like a girl."
Yeah. I guess Josh is asking you this. I don't know much about baseball.
Oh, yeah. I said, I own half of a home plate. You have to figure out which half. Yeah. I don't remember that one, but I like baseball, but there was at the time when we were watching it, I lived in Arkansas, and Arkansas does not have any pro teams at all, so it's pretty much Razorbacks or bust. And then we have the Arkansas Travelers, which is a farm team, which is a step off of pro. Right. So the next step is the show. And the Arkansas Travelers were a farm team at one time for Atlanta Braves. And then now I think, I don't know now, but I know they were Anaheim Angels for a while, but we never got into watching. But at Atlanta, that's who we'd watch.
That's pretty decent.
Well, mostly because, we would watch the Arkansas Travelers or keep up with that a little bit. And you can see the same kids going up, to the team, and then we get to watch them play.
With that little air.
What are you sipping on now?
I poured that Kayo.
Okay.
Japanese whiskey.
It looks darker than what I'm sipping on.
Not
Oh
much.
no, it's not. No, it was a shadow. It was where you had it.
It's
Yeah.
pretty close to the same. I mean, it's
Yeah.
kind of a light golden color. Some of that honey notes coming across for sure.
Oh yeah. Man, this is so good. I can't it's hard to explain. I typically go for more notes, stronger notes, heavier hitting stuff. But this one has like maybe 5 or 6 notes to it, but every one of them are perfect. Like the notes it has, it's like putting the best Werther original you've ever had in your mouth or something. It's like, but it's really light. Yeah, it's got a little caramel to it.
This one's a little proofy on the nose. At I think it's 106. Excuse me, I think 106. Yeah, 106 proof. So it's a little proofy on the nose right now, right off the pour. But does not really drink the proof. Drinks closer to like around 95-ish.
Okay.
So it may have a little age on it. There wasn't an age statement on the sample. But I know some of their stuff is getting, 12 years plus now.
Yeah, and I don't know enough about these to know what they aged the whiskeys in. I don't, I'm certainly not an expert. We're just kind of.
This was in a Mizunara oak cask.
Okay, so that was that rare Japanese oak. Yeah.
Yeah, that's coming across a little bit.
Yeah, Mizunara.
It's kind of an odd little note. Kind of, I don't know. I'd describe it kind of spicy.
Mm-hmm.
Like a spicy kind of an oak.
I bet this one was not.
Not as much vanilla,
Right. This one's got more vanilla in it. Definitely. From what you're explaining. I think I may get into this. But right now, again, I'm not working right now, so I'm hanging on to my pennies. So I didn't go buy 5 bottles of Japanese whiskey. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my local Total Wine's having a sale right now where they marked down some stuff. So I actually picked up 2 bottles today. But they were both Scotch.
I will say this. Oh, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, I did. One of them was one that I just polished off the bottle because I knew that they had it on sale today. So I polished off my other bottle. It was Lagavulin 16.
Oh, wow.
And then because it's normally fairly pricey around me, $90, $100. And they had it for 63 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then, which is still a little over what it should be. And then this is an Ardbeg 10, which is a normal, everyday Ardbeg, which is they're normally around 60 some odd, and I got it for like 40 something. So, $20. So, I'll take it.
Now, one thing I was going to say about Scotch is, as you know, I'm a fan of Dalmore 12.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that's a Highland, and I know it's kind of waxy, but I like it. I like the flavor of it. And
it's not real peaty, though, is it?
No, it's not at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, not at all. Now, the Ardbeg Oogie is my peated.
Oh, yeah, that's a peat bomb right there.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
It's a meaty peat bomb right there.
Yeah. But this is this reminds me of a soft Highland Scotch.
Yeah, I can see that. Mm-hmm. Like say, well, no, I was going to say Highland, or not Highland Park, but no, Highland Park has a little bit of peat come across in it, typically for me.
A little bit, yeah.
It's real light, but it's a nice floral type peat.
Well, and when I say Highland, I mean inland, away from the coast.
Okay. Middle.
Away from the peat bogs, just somewhere in the middle, somewhere.
It's like a Speyside.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, Speyside lowland. Well, like even this one, the Bruichladdich, the Isle of Barley, that doesn't have any peat in it.
And right.
So you get a little touch of the salt, but not much.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just because it's an islet doesn't mean it has to be peated.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, that's the thing. It's really interesting with, comparing, like scotches, different scotches. Not all scotch is peated. A lot of it's got real floral notes or fruity notes, things like that. And that's what they're trying to do with some of this Japanese stuff. Is they're trying to bring those notes across, but not as in your face as the Scotch is. because their blenders are more about nuance and
Mm-hmm.
just a hint of this and a touch of that.
That complements each other.
Yeah, and they're going for the balance as much as they possibly can work it in, which is interesting.
Yeah, what I was going to say earlier,
It's improving.
when I said I didn't mean to cut you off, was I don't want to jinx anything, so I'll just say I did reach out to. I'm starting to reach out to people in positions around in my career field. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this throwing my name in a 1,000-person bucket.
Yeah.
And so I did get a bite today. Very interested to speak to me. We're going to be talking over the next couple of weeks. So we'll see how that goes, but hopefully I'll have good news. Cool. But yeah, like I said, I'm not going to jinx anything by saying who, what, when, and all that. But I am going to show the next slide because we are on to the map. Now, I'm just going to show this map a bunch.
Yochi.
But Nika is North Island. So I will say, you see that army green up top.
Yeah.
Right. Yochi. That's North Island. And then down the brown down South Island, and then there's the main part. The Suntory up that green in there. I don't remember exactly where Yokosuka is.
Because there's 3 different Suntories. You got Yamazaki down south.
Yes, there are.
And then over on the what would that be? West Coast?
Hakushu. Yeah, this is east and this is west.
Kind of southeast would be
oh, Cheetah? You can't see my cursor. I'm moving my cursor. The left side is the west, and then the right side is the east. So we're
okay.
Calculated here. But anyway, I'm going to leave that up just a second till we get to the first one. So while Japan is not officially divided into whiskey producing regions, significant variations exist based on climate, water, and distilling techniques. These differences are most evident when comparing whiskeys from the major distilleries located in various parts of the country. So the first one is Suntory. And the 2 I have noted here are Yamazaki near Kyoto. I don't know. I don't even know if it's on here. There's Cheetah. I'm looking for. There's Suntory. Where's the other? I only see 2 Suntories.
Let's see. Yeah, Cheetah and Hakusa.
Yeah, and don't get me lying about where shit is, but I think Kyoto is more north up here somewhere.
The Hakusa is close to Tokyo.
What's that?
Hakusa, the Suntory Hakusa.
Yeah, that's Tokyo area right in here.
Yeah.
I was up in I was kind of right in here, I guess. But this is like Yokosuka Naval Base is down in here somewhere.
I can't see your
cursor. I can't remember now. If I pulled it up on the map, I might be like, oh God, I was totally wrong. But anyway, Yamazaki near Kyoto, situated in a mist valley at the confluence of 3 rivers near Kyoto. The climate, the unique temperature and humidity of this area are ideal for cask aging, creating a deep, complex, and multi-layered maturation. Whiskeys from Yamazaki are known for being rich, fruity, and floral, with aromatic notes influenced by both Spanish oak sherry casks and rare Mitsunara oak. So I'm going to take that back down. But I have another Suntory on here, and they call this Japanese Alps. That's the Hakushu. Let me bring that back up right quick. I don't remember seeing it. I just pulled up a map. Oh, here it is, Hakushu right here.
And then, yeah, lower right.
In the green. That is northwest of Tokyo, I believe, that Hakushu.
Okay.
But in the general metro type area. Okay. So I'll bring that back down. Okay. So that one nestled high in the forests of the southern, they call it Japanese Alps, one of the highest distilleries in the world. The forest setting and mountain spring water filtered through ancient granite rock lead to a lighter, crisp, and vibrant whiskey. Now, the other thing was the site, and I didn't put down the sites I pulled this off of, but a lot of them were, some of them were English, like European sites ran, but a lot of them were American, U.S. And they spelt this with a Y and no E in whiskey. So
yeah,
I'm just saying, I know y'all can't see that, but I would not do that.
I think that's how some of the Scottish is.
Scotland is the only one authorized in the United States to not have an E. Scotch. Yeah. Everything else has to have the E in it. So, okay, flavor profile. Hakushu whiskeys are known for their fresh, herbal, and gently peated characteristics, often with notes of green apple and mint. That sounds pretty damn good, actually.
I get a lot of green apple on certain ones, especially Irish. I get green apple on.
But I'm saying from a Japanese whiskey, and especially that mint kick, that little nasally mint.
Yeah. I mean, mint you normally get on like a rye or something.
Mm-hmm. Well, and some of that medicinal peated.
Yeah.
You could attribute some of that Band-Aids and hate to mint.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Depends on what kind of
mint or something like that.
Yeah. But
Sugar Kitty's probably had a minty scotch.
Probably.
Oh, cheers, James Morgan. Good to see you, sir.
Cheers, man. Yeah. All right. Well, I know we're not doing giveaways anymore, but we're going to build this channel back up again. So,
yeah. Sugar Kitty says what? Kyoto is in the blue. Is further away from Tokyo, west and south a bit.
You mean south blue? Is that, I see a greenish blue? Is that what you're talking about?
Kyoto, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not gonna. I know I was up in here somewhere when I was there.
If you look over where it says White Oak, that little red dot, go north of that and to the right, and you'll see Kyoto.
Oh, okay. Oh, I can't see that. Shit. Even with my bifocals.
I zoomed in.
Okay. Anyway. All right. I got old man eyes, man.
Yeah, that's why I'm wearing these cheaters.
That's right. I mean, I have bifocals, but see, the screen is just that perfect distance. See, I have my arm all the way outstretched, and I cannot touch my screen.
Yeah.
I can barely reach without leaning forward, I can barely reach the F keys, on there.
Gotcha. Let's see, mine is, I can't reach the screen either. Yeah. But these are just cheaters is all they are. I don't normally wear glasses except to see something just out of, hand reach.
Right. Now I do have
hand reach closer.
Because I was doing computer forensics, for a while, and I had to get in there and pull hard drives out and save memory on when I would, like, for laptops and shit, and desktops and shit like that. And so I had a set of jeweler's glasses because everything kept getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So I bought jeweler's glasses.
Yeah.
And I could pick which focus, I wanted.
Yeah.
I probably looked like that guy in that movie that turned around and looked, and his eyeballs were filling up his glass. What was that? Trailer Park Boys or something?
Yeah, Bubbles. Bubbles on Trailer Park. Yep.
Yeah, I probably look kind of like that. Did he land in Okinawa?
You're talking about Tommy D. I don't know where the heck Tommy D is. I forgot. Ripologist showed up. Hey there, buddy.
Yeah. Did you get are you on your computer? Did you get it back up again? I know his computer was doing some fuckery on him.
Yeah, it's not going to be long from I have to upgrade this laptop to something a little newer.
Yeah, yeah, that they go out of date quick, man.
Yeah, this one's what is this? Probably 10 years old, something like that now. So
yeah,
or maybe a little more.
No, and I've had this one several years. But if you get a brand new one, man, they last a while.
Yeah, good 5 years.
Well, 6. You can stretch 7 or 8 out of them.
That's what I'm doing with this.
Yeah,
I'm getting notifications now where it's like, oh, this is no longer supported with Google Chrome or whatever.
I don't care. Whatever.
Hush your mouth. Show it.
Yep. Give it to me. All right. Well, we only have a few more to go here, so we can take time and talk about whatever, or I can get through this and then we can talk about whatever after it. But I didn't want to go into too much. It's tough because I'm trying to pull up enough information to get us through the show, but also I don't want it to be regimented and just me reading off paper the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And so I try to pick things, and I don't know where the conversation is going to go, so I try to pull up, but I don't want to have too much and then not cover. I guess maybe I can start throwing in some filler information in case we get through stuff too quick. Hey, it's a learning experience.
No worries. We're figuring it out on the fly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was starting to do a current whiskey news stuff. I'm still doing it, but I was trying to throw it out there a lot, and I was starting to get some good views on stuff, and then boop, I guess the algorithm didn't like me for some reason.
You can do it, Fulton.
Singing in the rain, baby. You go for it. Go for it.
Go for it. You can do it. You got it.
Well, let's go ahead and talk about Nikka. Nikka. All right, let's bring this up.
Nikka from the barrel.
All right. There's one up here at the top, North Island, the Yoichi. There's a Nikka. There's on the Mauve Island, or the part right under it is a Miyagikyo. That says Nikka under it. And then that's all I see. So let me see what I have listed on here.
I think Yoichi's one of the other ones.
Hokkaido. I should know where Hokkaido is, and I do not. And the other one's Sendai. So neither one of these. Okay. Oh, Yoichi, the top one. That's Hokkaido. Yeah, North Island.
Okay.
That was Nikka's first distillery, and it's located on the northern island of Hokkaido. Well, that is Hokkaido. God damn it. I knew that. Known for its rugged climate. The cold temperatures and proximity to the sea influence the maturation process, giving Yoichi whiskeys a distinct character. Yoichi is known for producing bold, strong, and peaty single malts with a hint of sea salt.
Really?
Yes, the stills are traditionally heated with direct coal fires, which imparts a signature smokiness. I need to try that.
Yeah, that sounds pretty tasty.
Yeah. All right, I need to try that. All right, I'm gonna wait. Let me hear. I got a pen here. I am gonna circle. I'm gonna circle that little asterisk on there.
Did it say which specific brands and releases?
Well, okay,
Have that kind of spooky? Nika?
No, but Nika is the parent company.
Yeah.
And the Yoichi is the sub genre.
Okay.
Let me Google that right quick.
So, I mean, would it be Nika?
I'm going to look up Nika Yoichi. Okay, there it is. Nika Yoichi Japanese single malt whiskey. About $80 is what I'm coming up with online. Total Wine has it. The one that I'm up is just the regular Nika Yoichi Japanese single malt.
Okay.
Yeah. But that was their first distillery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they're definitely going to have some of the older releases, 12, 15, that kind of year age statements.
I guess you can say.
Not Joe. That's Nicky. It's close, but no cigar.
Yeah. I once knew a girl named. I won't even complete that because I might get banned just for rhyming with it.
Darling Nikki, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. That's what I thought.
Oh my goodness! So the other one is Mr. Miyagi. Miyagi
Distillery under their umbrella.
Miyagi Kill.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know a whole lot about the different brands as far as the flavors and stuff. I haven't sampled many of them. Mm-hmm. So I'm not going to just go out to the store and go, oh, I'll just take this Japanese one and that Japanese one and this one over here and just try them all. Just because they're not crazy prices, but they're still not really like cheap. They're not like $30 bottles. Oji-san.
Oh, now that one sounds good too. We'll get into it
in Jimmy.
a minute. Mr. Miyagi sounds pretty good too. It's Miyagi Kill. Miyagi Kill.
Okay.
I'm not saying that right at all.
Jules. Hey, girl. Long time no see. How you doing? Good, I hope.
I got to hang out with Jules here a while back.
Did you now?
Yes, I did.
Oh, now I'm jealous now.
No, we had just a normal, good conversation.
Excellent.
Yeah. Talked about life.
Yeah. We do what we can do.
Yeah, that's right.
It's been a rough week for me. I mean, Sunday I scratched my leg all up with sawbriars. Monday, I got stung in the face and the head about 10 different times with honeybees. So my left eye swole almost shut and everything. And then today, I'm on the skid steer and hit this tiny little wire that was attached to. There's a cable wire, like about that size, and it's wrapped up to like a really steel wire just to hold it up in place. Well, that little skinny wire was hanging down. And I run across that with the shredder, and it tangled up and then broke, and it popped back up. But when it popped back up, it went across 3-phase wire, up above me, and it shorted out, melted, and blew into a bunch of sparks, fell down on me like raining fire, and it started to then grass fire around me. So I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off, stomping out flames and everything. Had to wind up calling the fire department out there to put it out. We run through like 4 different fire extinguishers, did not get it all out because it kept trying to spread. Oh, it's been a rough week so far, I'm telling you.
Well, here's what we say about that. Some guys have all the luck.
Yeah, sheesh. Oh, my goodness, man. And then top it all off, it's been in, upper 90s to 100 degrees. So,
my God. Well, and then
great,
when you start a fire, it gets even hot.
That's what you want to do. You know, when it's 101 today, you want to start a fire and grass fire. You know, so I had to take off a little bit early to get home so I could take a shower. So everything I didn't smell tonight didn't smell like grass burnt, like burnt grass and leaves.
Well, and here's the thing: if that grass fire starts spreading too quick, what's the top speed on that skid steer?
Oh, well, that wasn't a big problem. I was putting out some of it with my skid steer. I actually had a shredder thing on her, so I would just go over it, kind of shred the flames, and kind of do like this, kind of go side to side and rake up dirt to kind of cover up. So I was putting some of it out with that, but some of it was back in the mesquite, so I had to get off, climb in through the mesquite, dodging thorns and stuff, and then stomping around with my boots, trying to put stuff out.
James Morgan said, like a little more heat, though.
Yeah. No, that was enough. 101 stomping out flames. That's enough heat for me for one day,
Now we haven't hit. Okay, I'm gonna knock on something. This is not wood. This is, well, it's made out of wood, but it's press board.
Well, at least it's coated in wood.
Well, no, it's coated in plastic right. or formica or right, whatever. But there's some wood in there somewhere. Okay, but we've been in the 70s, man. Yeah, we've just been in the 70s here. All right, let me see if we can find this on the damn. Yeah, Independence Day. Yes, sir.
I do what I can do. We got it put out, and when the fire department thanked me for putting out as much of it as I did because it didn't get to spreading really bad. So,
yeah. All right, cheers, go help me. With your eagle eye, help me find this on the map now.
All right. What are we looking for?
Sendai.
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 That's in the orange over there by Maya Gayo? Kaito? I can't pronounce that. Wait. The orange kind of in the middle of the map on the right side.
Sendai. I don't see that.
Sendai.
Miyagi. There it is. Yeah,
right below Miyagi go.
See, look, this is Mr. Miyagi. Miyagi. That's Mr. Miyagi. And then you just put Kyo on the end of it. Yeah. All right, there we go. So this is another Nika.
Oh, okay.
All right. Tucked away in a beautiful valley, which, see, look, there it is. It's beautiful. Near the city of Sendai, where two rivers meet. And I'm going to go ahead and take this back down. Okay, y'all know where it is. Okay, there it is. Mm-hmm. The fresh water. Yeah, a little bit. Well, like I said, you're either salty or up in the mountains. There in Japan. Mm-hmm. The fresh water, appropriate humidity, and crisp air of this region lead to a smoother, milder malt.
Oh.
Okay. So the flavor profile, in contrast to Yoichi, which was up on that North Island.
Yeah.
Mr. Miyagi whiskeys, I'll say it right, Miyagi-Kyo.
We can't pronounce it anyway. So
yeah, are elegant and fruity with a delicate mouthfeel. They often show a greater influence from sherry casks.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I like that one too, because I like me some sherry cask. I'm going to circle that one.
Yep.
All right.
Ahoy, Groovy. Good to see you, sir.
All right. We're going to go until 8 o'clock, and then we'll talk about them craft distilleries, because I have 3 of them to talk about. So we can talk about them here in a little bit, but we can shoot shit for about 15 minutes.
All right. Well, this Kayo is not bad. Once it aired out a little bit more, it kind of mellowed out just a little bit. More of the, a little bit more of the vanilla and the oak, that Mizunara oak, come through. That's the main note, though.
Yeah, I was looking up.
Also the honey.
I was looking up on my phone earlier. Google Translate, you can take pictures of this shit and it'll translate it.
Oh, cool.
Believe it or not, that says Hatozaki. Hatozaki. But on the bottle, well, yeah, okay. So, okay, before that, on the side of the box right here, it says Hatozaki Tourist Center or something like that, like a visitor center type
Gotcha.
thing. And Hatozaki is a lighthouse. It's the oldest lighthouse in Japan.
Oh, well, that's cool.
The best I can tell. Now, it doesn't directly translate, but here's the best I can tell. Hatozaki translates to "he won't die," which doesn't make a lot of sense. But anyway, it's he or she, they won't pay the price, right? Type thing, but with their life. It's kind of what,
Yeah, that's why it's a lighthouse.
It's a lighthouse, and they called it Hatozaki because they were keeping people from dying.
Exactly.
There you go.
Makes sense.
Yeah. There's your Japanese 101 negative minus 99.
Yeah, this one's not even close to Japan. This one's a Scotch. What they're basing their stuff on, basically.
And I will say this.
Maybe not this one, but still.
This says Hatozaki. And this, when I translate it, Google translates it from the picture to Hamozaki.
Oh.
And Hamozaki is not a freaking word. It's just not a word at all. It's not a word in Japanese. There's no AI. There's no mo. It's like on that damn movie where Tom Hanks, he's like, there's no crying in baseball. There's no mo in Japanese.
There you go. James, no, James, it's not Oogie. It's the 10, Ardbeg 10. I haven't had one in a while.
Man,
I do have Oogie though.
I keep going back and looking for the Oogie, and I get so excited because from across over there, I see the green bottles, and I run over there, and they don't have the Oogie.
Yeah, the 10's a good one though. I mean, it's not Ugadal. It's
no
meaty.
I want Oogie.
But yeah, I've got an Ugadal up there behind this one. That's why I put this in front of the Ugadal, so I drink this first.
Yeah, you let me get employment here pretty quick, and I swear to you, I'm gonna go buy 3 bottles of Oogie. I'm gonna travel. I'm gonna.
It's always down here. I mean, I can go to Specs or Total Wine, something like that. You always get Ugadal. Now, granted, it's around 75 to 85, somewhere in that range.
Yeah, it was about $80. It was 78, somewhere along in there. Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, as far as I'm concerned, it's worth it.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's
that is one $80 whiskey. Yes, I believe is completely and 100%.
I mean, it's not a whiskey that you're going to drink like 2 or 3 pours of it in an evening. You're going to have like 1, maybe 2.
Maybe two.
Yeah.
And then don't even worry about rinsing that glass out. It's going to smell like you threw a piece of firewood in it next day.
Yeah, like you throw a chunk of smoked brisket in there. Ooh, Dave's got it for 65 around him. Jeez.
Ooh.
Well, that's 65. Is that euros or
euros? Yeah, we got to pay
lira, something like that. I don't know.
That's euro.
It's euro. So 65 euros is what, about the same price, 75,
about $70, 70. Well, it depends on the strength of the dollar in the day.
Yeah.
Euro's stronger.
Who knows? With Trump running shit.
Is that euro or pound? Is that euro or pound? I can't remember now.
Nah, I have no idea.
Whatever.
I think James is over in England.
Well, if he's UK, I mean I don't know. He can explain it.
Yeah.
Because the euro is stronger.
How is that converted to American money?
The euro is stronger. Pound sterling. Okay, that's pound sterling. And that's where they get the pence, and the pence is a penny, and the pound,
okay.
Yeah. Pounds, yeah.
65 pounds. Okay. Not familiar with the whiskey there, but that's sure some hot sake. Yeah. I like some hot sake myself. Yeah.
He said about 30 US. 30.
About it's not 30.
That weak. It's not that weak.
No, heck no. It's not that bad. About $30.
He put an exclamation mark. Was that supposed to be like? But then there's a dot in there. You need to correct that.
I don't know. I don't think 65 pounds is $30 US. It's got to be more than that.
Well, let me. Okay, dollar to pound.
There you go. Google the wonderful thing.
0.74. Okay. 0.74. So pound sterling 65. What did he say? $65?
Yeah, 65 pounds.
It's 87.81.
Okay, so it's about the same price.
About the same price.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, he said James said that's about $1.30 to the $1.
Oh, $1.30. Right.
Okay, so
and the euro is 0.86.
30. Okay, that makes sense. So it's basically about the same price.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean the dollar's pretty weak.
All in all, still worth it.
I mean, the dollar has been stronger in the past. I'm just saying, right now it's pretty freaking weak.
Yeah, it's going back and forth on a daily basis nowadays. But I don't pay no attention to that. I just go out, do my job, work my butt off, and come home, relax, pick out a little something to drink occasionally, and some iced tea, get something to eat.
And I gotta tell y'all something. I went to the grocery store today because I'm not working right now, so I watch a lot of videos on how to cook food and make myself hungry. And I was watching these guys make. They were trying to replicate like the best Philly cheesesteaks or just cheesesteak sandwiches, And of course they say, hey, let's do it the Philly style. Let's do it this. Let's do it that,
With Cheez Whiz or just regular cheese.
Right. Let me tell you, I went today and the local grocery store has the French rolls, like a hoagie bun thing.
Big hoagies, yeah.
So good, so soft. French style hoagie is what they called it. Because they got the split thing, not like you cut them, but they got the dip in the top, like the butter.
Yeah, I got
dip,
you.
Right. So French style hoagie, and I got that, and then I found a ribeye. I mean, the cap on this ribeye was a third of the steak. You know how you get the ribeyes that's got the big cube of the fat?
Yeah.
And it's got the big cap on it?
Yeah, they're charging you for all that fat.
Oh my God. But this thing had a huge cap on it. So I cut the cap off of it and I wrapped the rest of the steak and put it in the fridge. I'll probably do something with it tomorrow. But I took that cap and I thin sliced against the grain, all the way down. And I put white onion. I didn't have a bell pepper, but I did sweated the white onion with oil and butter. Had a high heat on the pan, threw the steak in there, tossed it around. All I did was a little salt, pepper, and a little garlic powder with it.
All you need.
And then and I pushed it over to the side, and there was still some red in the meat.
Mm-hmm.
And I grilled the bun and then took it out and took it off the heat. And when I took it off the heat, of course, everything's still hot. I took the Tostitos Queso Blanco cheese dip. and I scooped some of that on there and just mixed it all up, put it back on the bun. Dude, that's like a Southwest cheesesteak.
That's good.
Oh man, it was drippy. It was delicious. It was wow. It was something I don't need to eat every day.
Yep.
I could feel my arteries hardening as I was taking
good
bites.
for you. Good for you. Come on.
That's why I'm drinking this. It levels everything out.
Oh,
but that's all I've had to eat all day.
I have had some mandarin oranges. That's all I've had to eat all day. And water. I work too much.
Portuguese bakery.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh.
Anything fresh baked, I'm all for that. I mean, here in Austin, downtown. Oh, not downtown. It's over on South Lamar, but there is a Phoenician bakery, and they make all that. That's where I go get all my Lebanese type stuff.
Oh yeah,
I get Lebanese, and they make tabbouleh, and they have all kinds of good olives, Greek olives, and stuff in a big, the big 5-gallon buckets full of olives.
Yeah,
and they make pita bread fresh every single day, and they make like 3 different sizes. You got a small, a medium, and then a huge loaf. And oh man, you talk about some fresh pita bread with some Lebanese on top of it, eat with some olives.
Yeah, what is kofta? Wait, what is the grape leaves with the rice? They look like little tiny green burritos.
Yeah, we call them grape leaves, or I call them.
Is that kofta?
No.
What is
the
kofta?
Greek is what they call them, domas.
Domas, that's it.
Yeah,
that's an acquired taste. I'll tell you that because a lot of vinegar, in it. And all.
Well, the Greek version of it is. The Lebanese version is mainly lemon juice.
Yeah, but it's sour, right?
Yeah.
So you're getting a sour kick off of it. Oh my God. But they had the Mediterranean restaurant I used to go to in Fort Worth. They had the roasted broccoli, or not cauliflower. I'm sorry, cauliflower.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, that tasted like the most tender chicken you've ever had, but it was cauliflower.
Yeah.
And I would get the doma, a couple of domas with the cauliflower, and I would get that saffron rice on the side, and then just get a couple of slices off the rotating, the lamb thing and all. I was set, man. And then the bread and get a pita.
Yep.
Gosh, I was set.
Yeah. The browner you can get your cauliflower, the more flavor.
Oh, kofta. That's it. That's right. Kofta is a kebab. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And it's formed. It's not really separate balls on there. It looks like it's formed like it's like 3 or 4 balls on there, but they're all like
made out of chickpeas.
What's that?
Is it made out of chickpeas?
What, the kofta?
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's meat. It's like lamb and beef.
Oh, so it's like a lamb beef mix.
Yeah, and it's all formed. It's like a meatloaf, and they just kind of press it on. You know how they do the the McRib, where it's all meat, but they make it look like little ribs in there.
I was thinking like shawarma, where you have they stack up like lamb and beef in like a big tube, and then it rotates around, and then they just slice it off to make you a gyro.
Now the falafel
is chickpeas. There you go.
Well, but that's your layered.
Yeah, that's shawarma.
Oh, falafel patty. That's the green.
That's chickpeas.
Oh, and doesn't it have pistachios in it too?
No, I think you're thinking. What is the chickpea?
Because I know chickpea. Oh no, they just have an herb in there. That's what makes it green. But the chickpeas also makes hummus.
Yeah, I make hummus with chickpeas.
And then baba ganoush is eggplant.
The eggplant, yeah.
Yeah. And, man, I love Mediterranean.
The thing with the pistachios is baklava.
Oh, that's it. Yes.
Baklava.
Whatever.
My grandmother would say baklava.
Yep.
My grandmother showed me how to make all that stuff. She was Lebanese, so I learned from an early age how to make all that stuff. How to make Lebanese and the hummus. I've been eating hummus my whole life.
Yeah, hummus with sumac. No, I have not, but I've cooked with sumac before.
Yeah, that was a local plant in Kentucky, sumac.
Earthy, bitter,
sour. Slightly sour. It makes a really good tea.
It offsets sweet. The sumac. Yeah.
It makes a really good tea.
Oh yeah. But you need to put sugar in it.
Right, Big Daddy? I know I'm getting hungry myself. Like I said, I ain't had squat to eat all day. I'm getting hungry.
I know. I know. You hear how excited I am. I've had that one all day. I'm like,
I can eat Lebanese and Greek food any time of the day, any day of the week too.
Now, Dad, we went to a Mediterranean place there in Fort Worth when I was visiting y'all, and I think Blake was there too. Yeah, that was good. That was some good shit there too. Now that was more of a fast foody type place. The one we went to. I mean, you go in and order, but it's one of those where you go up and you go through the line and you order off the menu on the wall, like McDonald's thing, but you go sit down and then, but yeah, let me give it to you in styrofoam box. Yeah, I was Fort Smith, but yeah, that was good, but you just didn't get the same experience. Like some of these places in Fort Smith and Dallas and all, they're like real Mediterranean or Lebanese or whatever restaurants. Yeah. Ugh.
Oh, Peter White, did they ever bring you any meat pies? My grandma used to make meat pies, which is basically like a homemade dough. Mm-hmm. And then she makes it into like a patty about this big. And then the topping on it is basically like sloppy Joe. Mm-hmm. It's like a sloppy Joe mix. Kind of like ground hamburger with a tomato sauce, kind of thick. Put that on it and bake it in the oven.
But that has mint in it too. I guarantee you. I bet you it does.
Maybe a smidge.
A smidge.
Lebanese food
very
always
spicy. It's a very, and they use a lot of mint. And
Lebanese food is a lot of mint, a lot of lemon juice, typically.
Mm-hmm. Kind of offsets each other type thing. All right, well, we're after 8 o'clock. Let's get this map back up here. Let's look at some stuff. We're supposed to be talking about Japanese whiskey, but goddamn, I want some Lebanese food and Mediterranean shit. All right, craft and smaller distilleries. Newer, smaller distilleries also showcase unique regional influence, even within the same company. Okay. There's 2 Mars on here and 1 Chichibu. So there's Mars Shinshu, Nagano. I'm looking.
I don't know.
I don't know if we're going to. Let's see where it says it is. Japan's highest distillery located. Oh, Japanese Alps are going to be right over in this Well, I know you can't see my cursor.
I can't see your pointer.
It's in between you see the green where Tokyo would be, like that muddy, like a light green. In between that and that gray over there. Okay.
I see Nagaya.
Okay. Nagano.
Okay, that's it. Yeah. The red dot is Cheetah.
Oh, Shinshu. Okay, I see it. Yeah, look, it's a long line coming down. Yeah, I knew where the region was. I just didn't know where it was. So it's in that light green region. It's the farthest west dot. Shinshu Mars Hombo is what they're saying on the map. See the second one from the top down? It says Shinshu Mars Hombo.
I don't see anything that says Mars on it.
No, look right under Yoichi. Look all the way up at the top of the map. It says Shinshu Mars.
Okay.
And then under it, it says Hombo.
Hombo, yeah.
Follow that line all the way down. That's the dot. There's the red dot. Okay, that's where we're talking about. Right there. Okay.
Just to the left of Tokyo.
Yeah. Oh, way left. Yeah, that border over there, that region to the left on that light green between there and that dark gray is what they call the Japanese Alps. It's a mountain, real high peaks, whatever. Okay. So it is. I'll take this down. We've seen it now. It is called Japan's highest distillery, located in Japanese Alps of Nagano Prefecture. The cooler temperatures and soft snow melt water contribute to an elegant and smooth whiskey with subtle flavor notes. As far as the flavor profile goes, these whiskeys often present a very clean and delicately fruity profile. I am not going to circle that because I feel like I have that in my hand right here.
Yeah.
That just described what the fuck I'm drinking, right? Very light, very fruity. But I'm telling you, if you want something delicate and really, really, really freaking good, it's this. It's the Hatzazaki. I fell in love with this from first sip. Now, fell in love with it as a delicate, very light whiskey.
Yeah. Not something you're going to go to on a daily basis, but maybe a nice starter whiskey.
But absolutely. Well, I'm trying to drink it all up tonight, so I don't have to worry about it anymore.
Don't do that.
No, I still have over half a bottle. And this may be one I send as a sample to someone.
There you go.
At some point in time. But no, I'm not going to circle that. I want to get back to what I circled here in a minute. But the one I circled were the Nikas. I'm telling you right now, I circled the Nikas. Just because of what all it said it was. All right.
Looking for something light and fruity, like you're saying.
Gotta get my pen going. There we go.
There we go. Light, fruity.
He said, Cyrus said, if that's a starter for you, how many courses do you have? It's a 7-course whiskey night.
Yeah. When we're on here, at least 4 to 5 anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going light and fruity. I'm going to go with this one. It's not Michelle very good. Orchard House.
Compass box.
Yeah, Compass box, Orchard House.
Okay.
Light, fruity. No. What is this? 46. So 92 proof. Not real proofy.
Okay.
Just a little, maybe an ounce sample there.
I'll tell you what, it's 8:08 right now. I can tell you already, I'm not going to make it to the end of the show before I have to piece. So, Mark, talk about that whiskey, and I'll be right back.
All right, Ken. This one, Compass Box, I think is a really nice summer whiskey because it's not too proofy. It's not like some of the bourbons, where you get all you can taste is caramel and vanilla and the same old bourbon notes. Orchard House is Compass Box, exactly. They put out really good blends, and it's what it is. It's a good blend. Orchard House, I really like. In fact, as an introductory to Scotch whiskey for a lot of folks. I can pour somebody a sample of this and say, You've never had Scotch before. Try this. It's not going to be proofy enough that it burns your mouth off or anything like that, but you'll be able to smell it and taste it and get different notes that you're not going to get on a bourbon. You're not going to get it on a rye. They don't have these kind of notes in a whiskey. You're not going to get this fruit, this like apple and peach, pear kind of a note. You're not going to get that in a bourbon. You're just not going to. Glendam 10. Yeah, probably. I think I have a sample of it. I do have it. I got a sample of that Glendam 10. I guess that's how it is. It's 46, so it's same proof as this one is. But I haven't really seen that much around me, James. I have. This is easy. I mean, I could find this on a daily around here, which is really good.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oh, it's so fruity. It's so nice. Kind of goes good with a cigar too. Let me see what that damn Glendam 10 smells like. For that in a second, go ahead and get a little splash of that.
All right, I'm coming in cold. I don't want to butt in, so y'all carry on.
James asked me about Glendam 10.
Oh,
the 10-year.
Glencadam.
Glencadam. Well, Glencadam. Glencadam. That's not a whiskey I'm not very familiar with. I have a sample from Bourbon of that. It's kind of close to the Orchard House. The Orchard House is definitely a better nose. A lot more fruity than the Glencadam. Glencadam's, it's quite good though.
Ooh, tropical.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to say that. Rose Isle.
I probably like a little bit of passion fruit in the Glencadam. Oh, that's really good. It's sweeter. It's sweeter than the Orchard House is.
But since Peter White said, "I wish the Rose Isle," I'm thinking.
Rose Isle
wishes that was a little cheaper. Then I don't want to touch it because I wish everything was a little cheaper.
Yeah, be nice.
It would be nice. All right, it is 8:12. Let's get on to Mars. I'm not even going to say what I thought when I first looked at that. Sunuki. Kojoshima. Okay, wait.
Lost me. I have no idea.
TSU. Well, there's a. What did we find before? I'm trying to figure out. There's the. Let's see. I don't know what to look for. Kogoshima. Sunuki. I don't see any of this on there. Okay, this is a craft distillery. Okay, the company's second distillery is located in the subtropical climate of southern Kyushu. Good luck.
I mean,
looks
like Tochi. The lower gray area on the left, below White Oak. Tochi.
Chugoku Jozo.
Maybe over that area.
Ogouchi. No, that's not that. Anyway, imagine it's somewhere down there south. It's somewhere south. The region's warmer, more humid climate accelerates maturation. As far as flavor profile goes, whiskeys from Sunuki. So like tsunami, but the TSU has an NUKI after it. So Sunuki. Oh my God. I know it's 8:15, fucker. All right. Whiskeys from Sunuki have a richer, more energetic, and more pronounced flavor than those from the Mars Shinshu distillery. Mars. Oh, that's here in the green. Maybe it's only like in the gray, maybe just south of that. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks. Yeah, it's got to be south. I mean, you're talking
somewhere down there. And I can't read all that crap.
Yeah, even zooming in, I can't hardly read a lot of that. And if I can read it, but I can't pronounce it. That's for sure.
There's Kagoshima Fukuoka. None of that made sense to me. I zoomed in that time. I figured I had to like pinch zoom on the screen. So I'm learning. Anyway, that one is that. I'm not going to circle that either. I don't.
That stuff.
I mean, I think I found my circles, but I want to get to the circles. So
look at them.
We're gonna keep the map up and go to. Oh Lord, Chichibu.
It's on the right side, middle.
Oh, I see it. Togouchi. Well, now this one is different. I see. No, I don't see. Where is it? I see Chugoku. I don't see Chichibu. Oh, Chichibu in the green.
Mm-hmm.
Ichiro Akuto. But this is Saitama. Okay. Well, man, we are way out there with our Japanese tonight. Okay.
Oh yeah. You should hear my redneck pronunciation of that.
I need a Japanese person on here to tell me how full of shit I am. Found in the relatively urban area, which makes sense, of Saitama, northwest of Tokyo. Okay. West over here, west, northwest. Okay. Barely northwest of Tokyo. Okay. Water and minerals. The distillery is known for its unique production methods, including floor malting on site.
Wow.
And using Mitsunara oak washbacks. I have no idea what that means. So the Mitsunara oak, but they're talking about washbacks, right? Then flavor. Okay. Chichibu whiskeys are known for being complex with a distinct fruity character and for their innovative use of various casks, including Mitsunara, which is the rare Japanese oak.
Yep.
And then sherry and French oak. So I'm going to circle that one too.
Yeah, it'd be worth it checking it out.
Yeah. Now, let's see. Let me look at it. I'm going to bring this back down. I got to look over my notes right quick. Yeah, I didn't really find a. Maybe okay. I'll do a little teeny circle on that one. Yeah. Okay. I have 4 of them circled. And one I just circled dead last.
Okay.
So, okay, the first one was a Nika. The first one I circled.
Mm-hmm.
It was the Yoichi Hokkaido.
Okay.
And that was on the North Island. That was way up north. Company's first distillery. Rugged climate, cold temperatures, proximity to the sea, maturation, which influences the maturation process.
Jeez.
Known for producing bold, strong, peaty single malts with a hint of sea salt. The stills are traditionally heated with direct coal fires, which also imparts a smokiness. Okay.
Can't pronounce that first word, but the 52-year-old cask.
Karuizawa.
Sold for $435,000 in March of 2020.
Okay, that's not what I'm talking
52-year-old. Oh, I'm not sure that I would really like that.
I don't think I would either, but
not you, Ben. I ain't putting you in. Forget it.
No. We got to put it. We have to put it in, not. Yeah. I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so. Yeah. No, I'm interested in the Nika Yoichi.
Yeah, I think it's one of their better ones. One of their older expressions. I think. I'm not positive. I mean, because I don't really know. I don't know a lot about Japanese whiskey. I haven't studied too much about it, and I haven't tried a lot of their different expressions.
But this is good. This is good for a very light whiskey.
Yeah.
Before we go much further, there is a poll, and I'm going to end it.
Yep. We got looks like 23 votes.
In poll. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you familiar with Japanese whiskeys? If so, how many have you tried? We had 65% that said not at all.
Wow. Okay.
I've tried one or two was 30%.
Okay.
I've had them all. I'm an expert is 4%.
Yeah, those guys were lying.
And I've tried several and I'm a fan was 0. Now, I've tried several and I'm a fan was actually the third one on the way down. So there was 0 there. So it's either love it or hate it type, or love it and I'm an expert, or I don't know.
I have no idea there, Ben. Oh yeah. Hibiki 21.
No, yeah. I want to get into some Nikas. That's what I want to do.
I wouldn't mind trying some more of them, but for me, the few Japanese whiskeys I've tried are like a pale comparison to Scotch. They're
different.
Some of them are pretty good. I mean, some of them they're well blended. If you like a really light profile, you want just a little slight hint of this and a slight hint of that, blended like really pale on the palate. And like, that's not really what I want.
Some of us, Mark, some of us are delicate. I mean,
hey, if you have a nice delicate palate and that's what you're into, then hey, Japanese whiskey may be perfect for you.
Okay, let's talk about Mr. Miyagi, because we talked about the Yoichi, which reminds me, like every time I see Yoichi, I think about like Mario Brothers but that's Yoshi. But I think about hopping on a little green dinosaur and running around. Anyway, Mr. Miyagi though, that was the first Karate Kid movie.
I'm with you.
Miyagi-Kyo Sendai. And actually, E's are pronounced as A's, so it's Sendai. Sendai.
Okay.
Okay. Sendai would be Sendai. Because they speak in syllabary. Sendai. Sendai. Okay.
Okay.
Tucked away in a beautiful valley near the city of Sendai, where two rivers meet. Why did I put this on there? In contrast to Yoichi, Miyagi-Kyo whiskeys are elegant and fruity with a delicate mouthfeel. Why did I circle that? Because I thought it would be this on crack, right? Maybe this better. Mm-hmm. It's why I circled it. That's because this is really light. The Hatozaki is really light.
As Ben sample, the Glencaddam 10-year.
So the other one I had circled was oh god, Chichibu. Saitama.
I've never heard of that one.
Oh, Lord. Found in the relatively urban area of Saitama, northwest of Tokyo. So, northwest toward the Japanese Alp thing over there, right?
Right.
But not in the wilderness type thing. Okay. Distillery is known for its unique production methods, including floor malting on site, which is old school. Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely old school.
You spread the malt out as malting floors, and they have the little brooms, and they,
yeah.
What
are they using to dry it? Are they burning peat to smoke it?
Well, no. But malting using but they use the Mitsunara oak. Oh, this was the one that uses the washbacks. Wow. So I don't know what that means. Right? They're not putting it in Mitsunara oak casks.
Oh, to age it.
It says
they
washbacks. And then Chichibu whiskeys are known for being complex with a distinct fruity character and for their innovative use of various casks. So they do use Mitsunara rare Japanese oak, but they also use sherry and French oak.
Yep.
Okay. So there's that. And then I went back and circled the Yamazaki near Kyoto. I know I have 2 minutes left. Shut the hell up. Situated in a misty valley at the confluence of 3 rivers near Kyoto. Kyoto. Let's bring this up. Remember, Kyoto was somewhere over in here? Oh. No. Where was Kyoto? Okay. My bad. Didn't mean to bring it up. God damn, where was Kyoto? I know Kyoto was on there somewhere. Oh, well. Well, whatever. Remove. Anyway, unique temperature and humidity of this area is ideal for cask aging. You got cooler temperature, longer age. Okay, we got that. Creating a deep, complex, and multi-layered maturation. Whiskeys from Yamazaki are known for being rich, fruity, floral, with aromatic notes. Oh, I remember why I put this one down. Spanish oak and cherry casks. Because they age a lot in Spanish oak and sherry.
Yeah, cherry
like, So I put that as a small little circle over there, type thing. I'd like to try some, but we're not here to, I don't know. We're here to screw things up. Yeah, just above the South Island of Kyoto. Okay. You know what? We're at 8:30. Guys, join us next week, hopefully. But we're out of here.
All righty.
All right.
Peace, love, and whiskey, y'all.
Peace.
Cheers.
Love, cheers.